Welcome to our comprehensive guide on how to purchase foreclosed homes. In this video, we will lead you step by step through the process, significance of purchasing foreclosed properties, the advantages and increased risk involved, and the critical steps to know and master the art of buying a foreclosure. Foreclosure, what does this term mean and how does it relate to homeowners and prospective buyers? Every day, countless homes are foreclosed for various reasons. Understand that foreclosure, in simple terms, is the process that occurs when a homeowner fails to make payments on their mortgage, and as a result, the lender takes ownership of the property, removing the occupant from it. Conversely, buying foreclosed homes can be an advantageous route for those searching for a new residence or an attractive investment opportunity, as these properties are generally sold below market value since the lender desires to recoup its investment quickly, incurring as little loss as possible. One of the most common and profitable strategies in purchasing foreclosures is buying them at a foreclosure auction. However, it's important to note that these auctions can be a bit intimidating for someone inexperienced. Taking time to thoroughly understand the process and ensuring yourself a financially prudent decision is crucial. Foreclosure auctions are typically conducted by the sheriff's office or a trustee appointed by the lender. These auctions are public, and all potential buyers can participate. But how do you find these auctions? You can usually find them listed in your local newspaper or online databases. When you purchase a property at a foreclosure auction, you're buying it as is. This means that you're assuming all liability for the property from the moment the auctioneer pronounces you the successful bidder. Normally, prospective buyers have no opportunity to inspect the interior of the properties prior to the auction. A pre-foreclosure property is a home or property owner who has not yet defaulted on their loan but is at risk of doing so. During this period, the homeowner or property owner is often distressed and in need of help to alleviate their financial troubles. Buying a pre-foreclosure property can provide an excellent opportunity for interested buyers. It is particularly advantageous if you are a first-time buyer, since prices are often lower. Forming a real human connection with the homeowner and offering to help them out of their financial bind may result in a win-win scenario. Once you've found a property you like and negotiated a price you can afford, your next step is to secure financing for the purchase. From the lender's perspective, foreclosed properties can be risky investments. If our loan covers only part of the total cost, or if you're planning on paying in cash, you'll need to consider additional costs such as property taxes, utility bills, homeowners association dues, and some transfer taxes that you'll be responsible for. Buying a foreclosure may seem like a simple and expedient way to get into a new home or to invest in real estate. And while this may be the case, be aware of the risks and potential pitfalls associated with purchasing these properties. Completion of the purchase is usually the closing process, where the property is transferred from the lender to the new owner. The closing process may differ according to local practices and priorities. Once you acquire the house, use your prudent investment approach, and if necessary, make the right improvements before renting or reselling it to maximize return on investment. Now, let's discuss some of the key advantages of purchasing foreclosed homes. Firstly, contrary to what many people may think, buying a foreclosure can be a fairly smooth process. Foreclosures often present a great investment opportunity. Considering the potential discount on market value, you may be able to buy a larger home than you anticipated or a new property in a neighborhood that would usually be outside your financial reach. On the flip side, there are also some added risks you should be aware of and factors to consider before purchasing a foreclosed home. It's worth bearing in mind that there's typically a limit to how much information and inspection you can carry out before buying. Even at an auction, phasing out competitors to secure the property you want can be a challenge, not to mention the risk of unintentionally overbidding resulting in huge financial losses. The financial return of a foreclosure heavily depends on your knowledge and strategic planning. A successful buy and sell strategy will substantially increase your profitability. Alternatively, if your plan is to rent out the property, being a responsible landlord could turn that rundown foreclosure into a super dependable income source. The risks and advantages associated with purchasing foreclosed homes are equally important to consider. Take into account your individual financial situation, investment goals, and the amount of time and effort you're willing to dedicate to this investment venture. Something often overlooked but crucial is scanning the neighborhood you are interested in. It's worthwhile to investigate a neighborhood's safety, schools, public infrastructure, and proximity to commercial establishments. It doesn't make sense to buy a bargain property within a poorly performing organization. After all, buying a foreclosure does not always guarantee instant profit. As with any real estate investment, it still requires time, effort, and due diligence. Given the complexity of foreclosure proceedings and the substantial amount involved, this is not an investment for the faint-hearted. As we come to a close, remember that buying a foreclosure is not an exact science, and no fixed method can guarantee success. However, staying informed, engaging in professional relationships, availing the right opportunities, and carefully evaluating each deal can certainly make the process less daunting and more rewarding. Will you make mistakes along the way? Most likely. But how you learn from those mistakes will determine your level of success in the foreclosure market. Hopefully, our brief guide has given you some valuable insights that will help in your journey of acquiring foreclosed homes in the future. Know that you're not alone on this venture. There are real estate professionals specialized in foreclosures who can guide you throughout the process and who, in turn, can learn more about what your specific wants and needs are while taking your financial circumstances into consideration. Ultimately, securing a home, whether through the traditional route or purchasing a foreclosed property, is about finding a place to build memories, experience life, and achieve your dreams. Thank you for watching this comprehensive guide on how to purchase foreclosed homes. We hope you found the information beneficial and that you are now well equipped to embark on this exciting challenge. If you have any further questions or need additional assistance, please feel free to get in touch. We're here to help and are committed to supporting you in your journey to find and purchase that perfect foreclosed property. One final tip before you go: remember the kindness and compassion. After all, every home you buy is someone's loss. But it could be your gain. Make educated decisions, negotiate wisely, and use good judgment when buying a foreclosed home. Keep your expectations fair and realistic and understand that there are both risks and rewards associated with this type of real estate transaction. Most importantly, never underestimate the power of knowledge and due diligence. Familiarize yourself with the foreclosure process, the current real estate market, and the necessary legal and financial requirements before making the big decision. We wish you good luck in this brave and rewarding endeavor and hope that your journey to acquire a foreclosed home is a successful and enjoyable one. Never be afraid to ask questions, seek advice, and take your time. Remember, the reward of a well-planned and carefully executed real estate venture far outweighs the risks involved. So, get ready to discover your dream home in a surprising and rewarding way. Let the adventure begin. Feel free to return to this comprehensive guide anytime, for a quick refresher or go for the next steps on your journey. You are empowered and encouraged to forge ahead. Your dream property is waiting for you. Thank you for watching.